Hello and welcome to Dommy Tries This. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is a repeat mug. It's one of my favorite coffee mugs. My Mr. M&M guy that my husband got for me. Today's tea is a first for me. It is vanilla matcha. Matcha's been around for a while and I haven't tried it before. So let's give this a taste and see if we like it. I'm almost afraid. That's pretty good. Definitely get the vanilla in there, and I'm not getting any bitterness or... That's pretty good. Okay, I received this as a sample from a place called Cuppa Tea, and I will try to link them down below. They were having a free samples thing going on. You only had to pay for shipping, I believe, and they sent like 4 or 5 samples of different kinds. There's the vanilla, there's a raspberry, a blueberry, a baker's matcha, and a regular one. So I went with the vanilla because I knew vanilla was something I liked, and to give it a shot you want to do something you really like, and it's pretty good. I'm impressed. Okay, another tea I probably should not have waited a long time to try. Just like, the chamomile. Just waited too long. It's been out there a while. Never tried it until I had the channel. So anyway, today we are doing the May Yes Oh Yes Unbagging. I'm going to be honest and tell you I've actually already opened it for one item only. A number of ladies in the Ipsy group wanted to see what color I received. And I can tell you the color was kind of disappointing for me. It's going to end up going into my Project Beauty share or to one of my girls because it's going to disappear on my skin. They usually do. And I don't want to test it or play with it. It could also go into my 500 users giveaway. I'll have to think about that. I'm not even going to swatch it, but at any rate. But before we actually get into this, that's the only thing I looked at. And before we actually get into this, we have unfinished business with last month's bag. So let's get to it. So last month, we received this Galactic eyeliner. It's in gray. I got it in gray. It's got an unusual shape to it. You can see I have used it a little bit. I actually didn't like the shape of it too much. And while it is soft and creamy and doesn't tug when used, at least not on the lower eye, I had more trouble on the upper eye. I really didn't like the shape of this. I probably could get used to it if it was a different color. The color was definitely a mismatch for me. I needed a dark black or a blue or something of that nature. The gray just kind of disappeared in my eyes. So this is going to go to the Project Beauty share. One of my girls might snag it, but I'd be willing to try it in a different color possibly. But we'll see. It was definitely not as creamy and smooth as, say, the Urban Decay 24/7, which is like my ultimate creamy eyeliner in a pencil form. And I don't use pencils very often, so I'm not sure. I think one of my cats are just getting into something, but I don't see the cat. I have no idea what that about. But anyway. So yeah. Would be willing to give it a try again in a different color, probably, but I probably wouldn't purchase it on my own. Next, we had the Manicadar mascara. You can tell from my face. I hate this wand. Absolutely hate this wand. It is, those are plastic bristles. They are not natural hair or anything of that nature. It's big and bulky. It's much easier to poke my eye out with it. But that being said, the color is nice. It lengthens and thickens. It does curl the lashes a bit. It is a bit clumpy, and the clumpiness was a bit hard to ignore. It dried so quickly that it was hard to use another spoolie to even it out, and on top of that it flaked. So definitely not a mascara for me. This went to my oldest daughter. Next we have this Bella Terra Mineral bronzer. It's not a bronzer. It's not. It's a beautiful color. It is kind of a shimmery, bronzy color. But there is just too much shine to this. I would never use this as a bronzer. It's got more of a highlighter feel to it. I am wearing it as a highlighter today. I don't know if you can see it there. Being that it's a loose powder, it's very messy to work with, I have found. Even just putting the lid back on, I've got powder now on my table. This will probably also go to the Project Beauty Share. It's, like I said, it's a gorgeous color, but I've got other highlighters that there's a lot of glitter in this, that they have less glitter and they have less mess and they're easy to apply. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful highlighter. It's just not for me because it is so messy. And like I said, not a bronzer. I don't care what they said. It is not a bronzer. So last we have the Crown brush set. I've already put the case in the Project Beauty Share box. I don't like pink, especially Pepto-Bismol pink. Had they sent that in, say, blue or black, I might have kept it. But in the color it was, no. The brushes themselves, I have 9 of them here. A couple of them, 1 or 2, I think, have already gone to the Project Beauty Share box. The fan brush went into the Project Beauty Share box. And part of the reason for that is that these are very, very thin brushes. They do not have the thickness of some of my other favorite brushes. If you take a look at that, this one is very thick. This is very thin. The fan brush was very, very thin. And I found that thin fan brushes just don't work for me. Not even with the Manicadar. I really didn't like it. Excuse me, the Bella Terra. This stuff. And but the other brushes and the spoolie, I actually really like these. As you can see, they've all been well used. I am reaching for them. A couple of them I'm not reaching for as much as other things. I haven't used the sponge applicator yet. I don't reach for this one nearly as much, but I do reach for them. Some of the others I do reach for more frequently than some of my other old favorites. I do like the bigger brushes. I used these on my face today. And I do like the spoolie, also used on my face today. The only one that I'm not too sure about as of yet is this this liner. I did use it today, but I found it to be a lot softer than I like to work with on anything anyway. These are not the kind of brush that I'm comfortable using for eyelining. And the one that I've come to use is this Aesthetica one, and it is a much stiffer brush. So this one was a little on the soft side, not necessarily a bad thing, but considering that I'm still adjusting to using this kind of brush for eyelining, and just with one type of product, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to keep it. I might just stick with the Aesthetica one, but all of the other brushes I really enjoyed using and obviously have used quite a bit, and they kind of made the box for me. I really enjoyed last month's box despite the couple of failures it had. The brushes was one of the things that when they sneak peeked them that I was really excited about and really wanted to get. So very, very pleased with that. Overall, the brushes were the main thing for me, and they did not disappoint. So even though the eyeliner would have worked, like I said, I think if it were a different color, if it were a darker color. So, yeah, I think overall the box was pretty good. A couple things, like I said, they just don't work for me. The colors are good. There's other issues. The Manicadar is probably my biggest disappointment in the box, to be honest with you, because of the flaking. If it hadn't flaked, I might have kept it. But I've got enough mascaras that I don't need one that's going to flake in my eyes. So that was last month's box. Like I said, again, I think it was a decent box. It wasn't one of the best boxes I've received, but since I really wanted it for the brushes and I'm very happy with the brushes, I think it was a good deal for me. So let's get into this. It looks like SOS is going to use primarily these packages now to ship, which is fine. Like I said, I've already opened one item, and I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet, other than probably not using it. Let's see if I can find that one first. Yes, I got that. But let's get out their little card. So their little card says Miami Art Deco, Miami Art Deco. I can read. That's a new one. It's a very pretty card, and on the back it gives you the items and their values, but we will look at that later. And we will go with the item that I've already opened, which is the Nomad La Habana eyeshadow. I'm really actually disappointed that this is in a brown, to be honest. I was hoping for one of the bright colors, and from what I'm hearing, a lot of people got the brown, and they're wondering if the bright colors were even out there. And as usual, I'm having trouble opening the box. But I did like the packaging of this a lot, and it does have a little mirror with it. But there's the color. I have not swatched it. I won't swatch it. I just have to decide what I'm going to do with it, because like I said, this will, even with the shimmer, I've had browns with shimmers, and they still tend to just disappear on my eyes because I'm brown. And I was really hoping for a brighter color. So, yeah. But hopefully the rest of the box is really exciting. Box. It's a bag, Denise. It's a bag, Dommy. All right, so let's grab in here. I'm going to grab this. This is a Larizzi lip pencil. I don't have a lot of lip pencils for lining, strangely enough. So I don't mind getting them. And it's in a nice, looks like it's in a nice berry tone. So there's that. Let's put this over here. That feels relatively creamy. That is a pretty color. That's nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to trying that. Let's dig back in. What else do we have in here? What are you? We have Cosmoholic by Giuliano. By somebody. Wow. That looks like it's going to be kind of orange. All right, that's gimmicky. I'm sorry, but that is. Well, that might be more on the pink side. Let's see. It's a pinky orange. I might be able to use that. In fact, it might even go with this. Or it might be a good gloss over something. Not putting it over this purple, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll give that a try. Reaching back in. Only 2 more items. I'm going to get this other long one out. We have Sorme? I think that's what it's pronounced like. Sorme Treatment Cosmetics Smear Proof Eyeliner. It looks like it's in a different color than I'm used to getting. It is well sealed. Eyeliner is so iffy for me, because if it tugs, Tommy won't use it. I don't like tugging. It's one of the reasons why I like to use my setting spray and eyeshadow to do my eyeliner. No tugging. It does have its limitations. Come on. But one of them is not color. I can usually do any color I want. Pieces are sticking to my fingers. Come on, off of that. There we go. There we go. Got it. Oh, wow. That looks really green. That would be like the first really green. I have eggplant, which is sort of a purpley color. That's really smooth. And look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm really looking forward to trying this. And it says it's a smear-proof eyeliner, so that'll be interesting to see if it works on my eye that likes to lose everything. And I believe we have only one more item. Yes, we do. We only have one more item. And that's the Estate Do Me highlighter. Oh, that's nice. It's a champagne-y color. That's pretty. Okay. Wow. Wow. That is gorgeous. You know what? I think I can go ahead and brush a little bit on my face right now. Let's try this. I've already got highlighter on. I already said that. So it'll be interesting to, it'll probably make me much shinier than I'm used to. But let's go for this. Let's try this. I'm going to have to get my other mirror. Let's take a look. Oh, that's pretty. That's a beautiful color. That's gorgeous. Okay, I think I'm gonna like that too. Need to give it a try on its own. But nice. Love the color. Oh, I think I'm really excited about this month's bag. This is beautiful. The only thing I don't like is the brown eyeshadow. Not too sure about this yet. I'll have to try it on to see if the color actually works for me or if it can be used. Since it's a liquid lipstick, it could probably very easily be used as a color adjuster. It's nice to have a green one. I've not had a green one, so I'm looking forward to trying that. It was nice and smooth. Although I have found that sometimes things go nice and smooth on the skin here, but not so much here. So we'll have to see what happens. And then there's the Laritzi lip pencil, which is also a beautiful color. It's in a pinky tone. It's kind of, I'd have to say that's actually a little pinker than I normally go, but I think I can live with that. And then this is gorgeous. So I'm really excited. What did you think? Do you think that this bag was worth the, I think I pay a total of close to $17 when you include shipping for it? Yeah, about $16.98, I think, when you include the shipping for me. I do know their prices are going up for new subscribers or have gone up for a new subscriber, but I still think even if you pay an extra couple of dollars, $2, and go to $20, I think this was worth it. I think for a Miami kind of theme on the card, they could have gone a little brighter on the colors, you know, especially for the eyeshadow, but you know, we got a pink and a green in here, so that works. I think I'm gonna like using these and reporting back to you all on it. And I'm gonna get done babbling. This is my third film today, so I'm just like babbling. Anyway, I hope you like what you've seen, and if you have, that you will go ahead and subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and click the reminder bell to know when I upload. And even if you don't subscribe, I do hope you will stop by again, and please don't forget to bring your cup of tea. That is really good.